Thank you very much. And mashallah, what a beautiful full house we have this morning. A big welcome to all of our colleagues and friends who've come to join us in the Sustainable Cities in Action Forum. But in particular, very special thank you to Razan Al-Mubarak, somebody I've known for a very long time and someone I have incredible respect for, and love and admiration as well. So we're convened here at Expo City, a place that was conceived in the promise of true international cooperation, which not so long ago embraced 200 nations and international organizations. And then we opened our arms and welcomed 24 million people in the first 6 months alone. That a true manifestation and a new marker in Dubai's own life journey, not just a city within the world, but the world within a city. Then and now, as the wider world is learning to accept the urgency and also the proximity of the climate crisis, we must all do our part to marshal a response to that existential challenge. And we can start by shaping ecosystems optimized not only for necessary economic growth, but for sustainable, responsible living, safeguarding nature, prioritizing ourselves through the prioritization of the world upon which we rely to survive and to thrive. That is why, more than a decade ago, when we began to design the city, a city that would answer the call of sustainability at every single layer and accelerate social value creation for all, from the long-term welfare of those who built it to the everyday wellness of those who live, work, and play here, for tenants and residents and visitors as well, SMEs, suppliers, and contractors, the decision makers of today and the architects of tomorrow. This is why metrics matter to Expo City Dubai. And this is why they are the ones that speak to that central mission of resilience and action, what it looks and feels like when you're on site, and what we can achieve when we break down silos and focus on partnerships and innovation to create and to scale. From driving towards efficient use of energy and water, to the diversion of waste from landfill and the cultivating of landscapes that are rich in native and adaptive flora and fauna. I'm sure you have that sense when you walk through the site that there is natural landscaping all around. This is ultimately our goal. We've also focused, as you've heard us say in the past, to the health and safety of workers, the accessibility of our spaces, and the diversity of the perspectives with which we engage from and learn every day. And to young people, to women and girls, to creators and innovators, to pioneers and to changemakers, I say to you, my team says to you, that this is simply the beginning. As urbanization scales rapidly, we must continue to evolve the way we build cities and communities. And we must elaborate on centuries of responsible indigenous practices while also writing or maybe rewriting the rule book for a changed earth. This sense of responsibility for that path along which we are headed as a species, this mantle of custodianship for the health of the land and the sea and the air all around us, Expo City Dubai is a physical testament to our profound commitment to a new way of doing things, doing them together with our partners from all around the world in the same spirit of practical optimism that made the UAE consensus at COP28 possible. And so this morning, it is my sincere privilege to be joined by someone who was at the forefront of these efforts, who is driving particular progress against our critical decarbonization goals. She needs no introduction, but deserves the lengthiest one, because Her Excellency Razan Al-Mubarak, the UN climate change high-level champion, will be launching today the UAE Built Environment Blueprint Report, which identifies essential next steps in the nation's journey to sustainability, mapping out local development challenges and key levers to unlock greater climate action. Ladies and gentlemen, Expo City Dubai has always been at the forefront of such an advance, and we are very proud that only this week we launched our Urban Lab facility, which is actively inviting expressions of interest from tech entrepreneurs that are keen to bring city solutions to our real-world sandbox. Friends and colleagues, I look forward to an engaging conversation with Her Excellency Razan Al Mbarak, and I thank you once more for your time and attention this morning. Thank you.